Retailers want a judge to reject another settlement proposed by Visa and MasterCard. Private brand manufacturer TreeHouse Foods Inc. is sold, and Arco Corporation reports third quarter earnings. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top stories from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm Supermarket News Senior Editor Bill Wilson.
And I'm CSP Executive Editor Hannah Hammond.
Retailers are urging a U.S. District Court judge to reject another settlement that Visa and MasterCard have proposed in the long-standing lawsuit against them and their banking partners concerning credit card interchange fees. The latest proposal, which involves reducing fees by an average of 0.1 percentage points over 5 years, would not have a meaningful impact on retailers' costs, according to the Merchants Payments Coalition. The settlement stems from a lawsuit filed in 2005, alleging that Visa, MasterCard, and their banking partners essentially have a monopoly in the credit card transaction processing market that allows them to charge unnecessarily high fees for every transaction made using their cards.
Other tobacco products continue to drive favorable outcomes for convenience store retailers. That's according to third quarter 2025 earnings results from Arco Corp, the parent of C-store retailer GPM Investments, Murphy USA, and Cross America Partners. Ari Kotler, Chairman, President, and CEO of Arco, reported that the retailer's other tobacco products continue to drive favorable outcomes for convenience store retailers. That's according to third quarter 2025 earnings results from Arco Corp, Murphy USA, and Cross America Partners. Arco, for example, saw the OTP basket grow by approximately 16% compared to the same quarter last year.
Instacart recorded 22% profit gains in the third quarter and said its net income of $144 million beat analysts' expectations, driven in part by the company's efforts to increase consumer adoption of online grocery ordering and delivery. The number of orders grew 14% to 83.4 million compared with a year ago, and revenues were up 10% to $939 million. Instacart also projected strong growth in Q4, partially offset by decreased SNAP spending due to the suspension of November benefits during the government shutdown.
Urban Value Corner Store opened its first single-family community location in Justin, Texas. The new store is in the master plan community of Wildflower Ranch just outside Fort Worth, Texas. Steve McKinley, founder and CEO, said that the store will be one of the first amenities that existing and prospective residents will see upon entering the community.
Private brand snacking and beverage manufacturer TreeHouse Foods Inc. has agreed to be acquired by Industrial F&B Investments 3 Incorporated in an all-cash transaction valued at approximately $2.9 billion. TreeHouse Foods Board of Directors unanimously approved the transaction, which is expected to close in the first quarter of 2026, pending shareholder and regulatory approvals.
As holiday shopping heats up, retail sales are recovering. October sales showed both monthly and year-over-year gains, according to CNBC National Retail Federation Retail Monitor, released on Monday. Total retail sales, excluding card dealers and gas stations, rose 0.6% month-over-month, seasonally adjusted, and 5% year-over-year, unadjusted, in October. In September, retail sales fell 0.66% month-over-month, but increased 5.42% year-over-year. Grocery and beverage stores reported a 0.59% month-over-month increase in October and a 4.08% unadjusted year-over-year gain.
The rise of GLP-1 weight loss drugs has been a game changer for the grocery sector, and the dairy segment appears well positioned to meet this trend, according to a report by global flavors and ingredients company IFF. As consumers on GLP-1s face the nutritional challenge of reducing caloric intake while preventing muscle loss, they are seeking nutrient-dense, high-protein foods. Yogurts and cottage cheese are becoming a food of choice for these consumers because they fulfill many nutritional needs in a small cup. The report found households using GLP-1s consume yogurt at nearly 3 times the average rate.
Holiday shoppers are expected to take a conservative approach to spending over the next 2 months, according to the latest data from Numerator. Nearly 8 in 10 U.S. consumers say they will consider the economy when shopping holiday sales, and 39% plan to be more cautious with spending because of current economic conditions. And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and Supermarket News. I'm CSP Executive Editor Hannah Hammond.
And I'm Bill Wilson. Have a great day.